Good afternoon everyone and welcome to another Content Corner. Thank you very much for joining me. My name's Andy, I'm from Global E-Commerce Experts, where we successfully expand e-commerce sellers into the EU. Now today's Content Corner, what I wanted to talk to you about was packaging goods into Amazon. Now whether you're packaging into the UK or into Europe are slightly different variations, specifically around pallets. And I think it's really important that you understand what the differences are and how your goods need to be packaged when they arrive at FBA, because so often we get messages from sellers say, oh, my goods have been returned from FBA. They've shipped something direct from China straight into FBA and the goods have arrived and they're not in a suitable position to be able to do that. Now the way around that is to ship it to someone like us. We'll basically make it FBA compliant and then send it on. But if you don't want to do that, I totally get that, because that adds costs, and I'm all for reducing costs where we can. So if you're going to send things direct to FBA, there's a few things you're going to need to look at. There's 3 points I want to cover. The first one is the importer of record. So when you're shipping goods into Amazon, if you're shipping from outside the EU in, then you need to make sure you're the importer of record, not Amazon. That basically means you're responsible for the customs duty and VAT, not Amazon, all right? And that's really important. That's the first mistake we see. The second thing you need to think about is the pallets. So pallets coming into Amazon. Now, in Europe, there's 2 types of pallets. Now, all pallets, regardless, and I just need to look at the notes, have to be ISPM 15 treated. So it's heat treated to make sure they haven't got anything in them and all the rest of it. Now, regardless of that, going into Europe, you need a Euro pallet, and going into the UK, you need a UK pallet. Now, there's a subtle difference between the two. A European pallet is 80 centimetres by 1.2 metres, and a UK pallet is 1 metre by 1.2 metres. So there's 20 centimetres different. There is a slight difference in that, and they are different. Now, when we get goods arrive here in our warehouse, we see US pallets, we see China pallets, we see a whole host of everything. Now, it's absolutely crucial that when you're sending those pallets to the relevant FBA warehouse, they go on the right pallet. Now, if you're on Pan EU, we can send them all into the UK from here, all on UK pallets, no problems. If you're sending them to Germany from our German warehouse or our Netherlands warehouse, at that point, you're going to need to make sure they're on Euro pallets. So there's some subtle differences. Now, what else do you need to know? Well, but whether you're shipping via pallets or boxes, which you're going to come onto in a moment, there is going to be a video underneath where you can go to the link to see where you can go to Amazon's actual videos where they show you where the labels need to go on. Because I could tell you through that, but really you just want to see a picture. I think it's probably most cases. So follow the link and you'll be able to find out. So, but coming back to pallets. So you've got 2 different types of pallet for UK and Euro. Then you've got height. So it can't be any more than 1.8 metres high, and that includes the pallet itself. Now, if you're going to double stack pallets, which you could do, you could double stack pallets. It can't be any more than 3 metres in most of Europe, but it is 2.7 in France and Germany. And last thing to say is the weight of each pallet cannot exceed 500 kilograms, half a ton. And it's really, really important because they will measure everything as it comes in and they'll make sure that it's at the right level. And when you do the shipping plan, they'll be able to pick up on that anyway. So that's pallets. The next thing is boxes. So when you're shipping a box or carton into Amazon, you can do that. There's lots of different ways of doing that. You could ship that direct from outside EU straight into Amazon. There's no problem with that. But you need to make sure a couple of things. 1, the box is sturdy enough. 2, there's no packaging tape on that. So we recommend the cardboard tape. I can't remember the exact name of it, but sort of you put it on with water and you seal it with water and it comes out. It's basically paper. It's a paper tape. Now they don't want any packaging tape on it because they can't recycle the boxes with that, and that's really, really important. So that's the first thing when you're shipping in. Especially we see a lot of boxes coming from China where they literally wrap the whole thing in tape, to try and make it as indestructible as possible, which is absolutely fine, but Amazon are starting to not accept those, so you need to be really careful with that. Boxes, no more than 63.5 centimetres in any one width and a maximum of 23 kilograms. Apart from that, you can ship the boxes in. And again, we'll put a video underneath of where you can get those prep videos of what they need to do. So 3 things. Importer of record must be you, not Amazon. Number 2, pallets. Different between UK and Europe, make sure you get those pallets right. Maximum 500 kilograms and 1.8 meters high. Boxes, no packaging tape, 63.5 centimeters and no more than 23 kilograms. Hopefully that's been useful information. That will help you with your expansion. If you've got any doubts, always contact Global E-commerce Experts, because we are the experts in expanding successfully sellers into the EU. And that's really, really important. We have a vast range of knowledge and expertise that can help you do that successfully. Whether it's shipping stuff into Amazon, whether it's your VAT, your compliance, your translations, whatever. We are here to support your successful expansion. But over and above all of that, hopefully you've got some 3 useful things that you need to make sure when you're shipping into Amazon. This is it from me, Andy, here at Global E-commerce Experts, and I look forward to welcoming you on the next Content Corner very, very shortly. Thank you.